Welcome back to the Gourmet Country Boy. I'm Chef Derek Carter. Today I got an exciting dish for everyone. We're going to do a little bit of Peruvian cuisine. We're going to make beef anticochos. It's really just a beef skewer with then we're going to make an ají panca sauce. It's a Peruvian style barbecue sauce. Then we're going to cook some new potatoes in a salt crust on the grill. I already have them started, but I'll show you how I do it. And then we're going to make also what they call a salsa criolla. So we'll get started first with I'm going to take a ribeye here. We need to get these marinating. So we're just going to cut this into half here, into nice big pieces. We're going to take them, put them on our plate here. Take a little bit of oil, about 100 milliliters. I'm going to let these marinate a little bit before we get them on the grill. And about 50-75 milliliters of some light vinegar. Then we're going to take our seasoning. Here's just simply oregano, some chili powders, and some salt. And we're going to marinate our meat in that for a minute. We'll probably season it one more time before we get it on the grill. Just gonna put these on. You can also cut them very thin and thread them on the skewer if you would like to. It's up to you. For my presentation today, we're gonna just put them on the skewer in cubes, like so. You know? Go for the second one. You can let these marinate overnight if you want, or you can do it a good hour or so before you start to grill. You know? It's all up to you. So, I'm going to set this to the side of the grill over here. And we're going to begin next with the potatoes, because they do take a minute even though we already started some. So for the salt crust, I have 400 grams salt, 400 grams flour, and roughly 300 grams of water. You might need to add a little bit more flour or add a little bit more water. It all depends on the kind of temperature and humidity you have in the area. I've already mixed it up here. All we're going to do is just kind of split a quarter of the dough. Roll a little bit of flour. It should be wet, but not sticky to the hand. It is going to maintain moisture because of the salt in there, and that's one of the beautiful things about cooking the potatoes in this. In Peru, they actually cook them in clay. It's very aromatic and very earthy. They're very famous for all their potatoes in Peru. I love their style of cooking. Take 4 potatoes here, some new ones, and just poke them here and there so it releases some of the steam from there, and it helps with the starch as we're cooking them. And just push them into the dough a little bit. You can use several kinds of potatoes. Small ones are the best. This here. Then we go with the second part of the dough. Roll that out as well. take the second part of the dough and lay it actually right on top. It is a little fragile. Just be careful with it. Then you just kind of tuck, closing all the sides. Tuck it in as much as you can. Doesn't have to be pretty. Just make sure that there's no opening so the steam in the tie or in the dough stays in there. I'll just take it off the turning board. Then we're going to put it on the grill. I have it about 220 degrees Celsius, about 425 Fahrenheit. And just set it on, you can set it on the top rack on the bottom. As you see, we already have one going. It'll get nice and brown. Don't worry about it. If it burns a little bit, it will burn a little bit on the bottom of the crust sometimes. But the aroma does not go into the product at all. So we're going to go into making the aji panca sauce now. For the aji panca, I have here pasta, the aji panca. Yeah, it's a Peruvian chili that's roasted and smoked. It's very spicy, but we're gonna kick that down. We're gonna cool that down with some other stuff. The beautiful thing about Peruvian cuisine is that it has a lot of Japanese fusion in there. So they also have what they call Nikkei cuisine. Nikkei is the Japanese soul food. This sauce we kind of developed in a restaurant that I was a chef at. And it's really, really good. So we take a little bit of the aji. We take 212 grams of the aji panca. Then we take 180 grams of just regular vegetable oil. Take 50 grams of soya sauce here. Rice wine vinegar, about 89 grams. Then I've already toasted my cumin at home. I always toast it before I put it in the jar because it always is the best flavor, toasted cumin. So we're going to take about 5 grams of that. It's roughly a tablespoon. We're going to do about the same thing with oregano. Dried, fresh works as well. Need a little bit more than the oregano. And we put it in our pestle mortar. Then we're going to crush a piece of garlic, a big piece. It's roughly between 5 and 6 grams is what we're looking for. Just chop it for real quick to help with the mortar. I'm just going to mash that down. Crush all the cumin. It gives a really nice aroma. Very common products there. I love the South American cuisine. It's simple, it's full of flavors, full of aromas. It's great to infuse a lot of different styles of cuisine, especially the Asian. It's one of my favorites. So once you got a good paste, we'll just dump that into our mixture here. gonna add a little bit of sugar. It's all up to you. I only have about 5 grams right there. Then we're gonna mix that, and then we're gonna get it here on the grill as well. We're gonna do it simultaneously with our potatoes. Move that over here. And let this cook. Let that cook up a little bit. Bring it to a boil. Cool it down. Then you're good to go for the next. So then we're going to start with our salsa criolla. The salsa criolla is almost like a fresh tomato salad, a fresh onion and chili salad. I always add a little bit of tomato to it. So we have a little bit of ricotta chili. I'm adding some jalapeno because I like the spice. You can use a medium mild chili. I have white onions. You can also use red onion. The classic recipe is red onion. I use the white sweet onion. I've washed the jalapeno for a good half an hour in water. The same with the onion. And then I have some tomato julienne here. So we're going to take some of the onion here. Some of the jalapeno that's washed. When you wash it in water, it really takes a lot of the kick away. And it's really fresh. The spice is still there, but it's not overwhelming. Take some of the ricotta chili here. Then we're going to add some of our tomatoes as well. Then we're going to take the juice of a lime. Then we're going to add some fresh coriander leaves and then some olive oil, salt and pepper it to taste. So we just simply the leaves. It's a very nice, delicate, fresh salad to go with our potatoes and our anticochos. Yeah, it's really delicious, really fresh, especially in the summer right now with the temperature rocking right here. So just fresh lime juice. The acidity and the spiciness really adds a nice aroma and complexity to the antichurros. Yeah, anticochos. Yeah. So lime juice, a good olive oil, salt of taste, some fresh sea salt, some fresh pepper. Like I said, you can add more kick to it if you want. It's all up to you. Then you just mix it kind of freestyle like, very loose. And then you check for the seasonings. And we're done with that right there. So now we're going to start grilling the anticochos. I have it here. The grill at about 200, 250, almost the same as here. But the classic South Americans and the Peruvians are very famous for their grilling and their roasting over fire, as well as the Japanese, the fusion cuisine in Peru. So we're going to put them on here like a yakitori. We're going to actually lay them on here and roast them really nice. We're going to bring it to about 58 degrees. Yeah. Open the vent so we have a little more heat. We bring it up. We're going to check on our sauce here. So we're about ready. I'm going to start building a plate here. In the meantime, cheers. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to Gourmet Country Boy Chef Derek Carter on YouTube. If you're already a subscriber, thank you for following me. So what I've done is I've also cut up a bunch of spring onions, slice them very thin. I also wash those for a good 10 minutes under cold running water. It takes away some of that extra power of the onion. We wanted just a nice light aroma and flavor when we put them on as our garnish on our anticochos. This is our plate for the anticochos. I'm gonna pull these two out here. We're gonna start with a little bit of our salsa criolla. Get it on the plate over here. Get some of the cilantro leaves on top here. Set that there for right now. It's nice, fresh. We're going to take our potatoes here on the grill. You can see we have a nice brown crust. That's exactly what we're looking for. Let that come here. Check on our sauce. Getting very close there. Take a look at our anticochos here. They're also looking very good. Turn them on the other side. Some marking. Then we're going to break into our potatoes. Yeah. So we got nice, all that steam is being released here. We got a nice crust. It's really a beautiful thing cooking potatoes like this, or fish, or carrots, vegetables, hard root vegetables, roasted in salt tag or in a salt crust is an amazing process here. Like I said, also Peru, they do it in clay. You can do it in hay. So we're going to take our potatoes out of here. Once we break up the tag a little bit more. There we go. Yeah. So that nice roasted. See, we even got a nice roasting down there. Check on our steaks here real quick. Get all the potatoes out of here. Being little stinkers right now, a little tough to get out. There we go. Usually you let this cool down a little bit and you can handle it a little bit better, but today we're chef hands. So get our potatoes in here. Keep the potatoes warm. Cover that up there. Check the temperature on our meat. We're looking for medium. So we're almost there. Make sure you're always moving the meat so the temperature is cooking through evenly and caramelizing evenly. So I say we're there. Our sauce is about to boil right now, so we're timing very well here. Some things out of the way so we can actually go to plating. Flip our cutting board. There's a nice clean work area here. Sauce one more time, pull it to the side here. Pull our meat off the grill here. We're right at the temperature we want it to be. So we have nicely grilled pochos. Excuse my Peruvian Spanish or my Latin if I'm not speaking it correctly. I'm pretty sure I'm not. We take our sauce and just pour it over a bunch of pochos here. Nicely covered. Rub it in there, coat it well, and skewer. Oh, I love it. Amazing sauce. And we're gonna go to take our green onions here. Get a nice bundle. A bunch of pochos. So let's clear this stuff away from here. Got a little bit of coriander cress here as well. And kind of serve it like this. Bunch of pochos, take the salsa criolla, set it on the side. Then you have your nice roasted salt tag potatoes, your salt dough potatoes, And this is Anchocoso Salsa Criolla, potatoes cooked in a salto. Thank you for watching. Gourmet Country Boy, Chef Derek Carter. Have a good day.